This is my experience of MDMA, also known as Molly. Over the weekend, this past weekend, I went to EST Fest here in Ohio, and it took me a while to find the substance, but when I did find it, it was in the crystalline form. What's important to understand is a lot of people pass off other drugs as MDMA, usually in like a pill form, and half the time, or in fact, the majority of the time, it's not really MDMA. It's a mix of other research chemicals and other drugs, etc. So when you are looking for this drug, you need to find the crystalline form of it. But anyways, went to this festival. Spent a while looking around. It's kind of hard to find. Well, we found a vendor who had it in the crystal form. Not a vendor, but a person who had it in the crystal form. And about one dose, I paid about 15 bucks for it. And it was a little tiny, like, rock. Maybe about like that big. He had a big old rock of the stuff like this. And he just shaved off a little piece of a razor. I went back to my camp and I took it, and we were just sitting there, and it took about like 30 45 minutes for it to take effect. But all of a sudden, I have this intense feeling of euphoria, and there was a band playing at the festival at that time, kind of on the other side of the festival grounds, and you could hear them though. You can hear them pretty good, and I felt every single beat to the music that was playing, and it was phenomenal. It was fantastic. Went down there, listened to music, wide awake. It's very stimulating kind of substance. And my friends wanted some too, so we went back to the vendor to buy some more. Person to buy some more. I don't know why I keep saying vendor. And we did. I bought another dose of it. My friend brought 3 doses. Now, I don't recommend taking more than one at a time because it raises your blood pressure like crazy. So if you have high blood pressure like I do, you need to be seriously careful. I'll go back to camp and we're waiting. We wait for Machine Gun Kelly to come on because it's EST Fest and he's the main artist that's playing at EST Fest. Everyone comes to see him. I mean, there's a couple other artists that were there that were okay, like 21 Savage, etc. But right before the concert, I took it, and this is when it kind of starts getting a little bit psychedelic. I was wide awake again. I was still feeling the stuff from the afternoon I took. It was very surprising. But you just swallow it. I swallowed the second rock. Don't snort the shit. And it was just intense. Intense feeling of euphoria. You could feel every single note, beat, bass drop, the music, etc. It was fantastic. It's probably one of my new favorites. I'm real big into psychedelics. If you've seen my other videos, other few videos I do have some experience with the psychedelics, but this one, it was amazing. It kind of messed with your visual perception too. I noticed that everything was like more vibrant. All the colors and everything was more vibrant. Watching lights on stage was cool as fuck. I highly recommend it. I don't condone using illegal substances, but it was wonderful. If you're doing it, just be careful. Make sure you get it from someone who's reputable. Make sure you test your drugs beforehand. That's my experience with MDMA.